So you guys, we have a lot of approvals here. We have a $10,000 500 approval, and we have a $5,000 approval here, and then a $9,500 approval. I like to see these type of approvals because it means that you can get higher limits. And then the best thing about this credit card is you guys can get 5% cash back. So I really love that. Now, this credit card I'm talking to you guys about is the Discover It cashback card. If you guys have not seen any of my videos, I always talk to you guys about all the different credit cards out there. My name is Rickita. I talk about credit cards. I talk about real estate. I talk about all types of things. But this credit card right here, I really love this a lot because you guys get up to 5% cash back. So I really like that. Now, when it comes down to this credit card and getting approved, just know that they are going to pull your TransUnion credit report. So that's who they're going to pull is Discover. They're going to pull your TransUnion credit report. Now, one thing I do like, even outside of TransUnion, I don't like that they're going to pull TransUnion that much. Depending on what your credit score is, whichever credit bureau has the highest credit score for you, that's the one you should kind of like the most. And which ones have, I don't know how your credit is, but which ones have the least negative accounts, you should love that account, that bureau the most too, because it means you're going to get approved for more accounts with them. So mine is actually Equifax. That's the one I love the most, Equifax. Now, what I like about this one is that they don't have any annual fee. They're going to pull a TransUnion, but they don't have an annual fee. So if you all want to just keep a credit card and maybe you had some of the other credit cards that had annual fees before, you want to upgrade to another credit card that does not have annual fee, then this credit card is really good for you. So if you got good credit or even fair credit, maybe if you have excellent credit, you guys can try to get pre-approved for this credit card on their website. And it usually don't take them that long for them to actually pre-approve. They're going to let you know right away on whether or not they can actually pre-approve you for this credit card. But you can see that on their website. Now, I told you all you're going to get the 5% cash back. Now, that's going to be in so many different categories because every 3 months they actually rotate it. So every quarter you're going to get 5% back in a different category. So like, and from January to March of this year, 2020, it was grocery stores, fitness club, and the gym memberships. And for from April to June, it was 5% back at gas stations and Target. Now we're in September. I just went out with one of our friends, went out with Babe, went on date night. We use this card because we got the 5% back on restaurants and PayPal. And then in October, all the way to December, we're going to get that 5% back on Amazon.com and then our digital wallet. So I really love that. Now understand this. Yeah, you get 5% back, but they're going to cap it at 1,500. So don't think you can go too crazy with this. It's other credit cards that's similar to this that don't cap it. I have those for you all to review. Other similar credit cards, definitely check it out. It's a free PDF you can download, or you can just go to my website and look at those credit cards and look at those reviews. So definitely check that out because sometimes you may want more than just, that 5% cash back. Now, you're also going to get 1% cash back on everything else. So if you guys are just maybe this one of your cards where maybe you never had cash back at all, or you want to have this as one of your standard cards, your everyday purchases, you want to put on this would be a great card too because you're going to get that 1% cash back. Now, Discover had a thing where they're actually going to match you. So whatever you get back in cash back for your year, say if you was to get back $150 in cash back your first year, after your year, they're going to actually match that. So they're going to give you an additional $150 back in cash back. Now, I really, really love that. But for you guys to really enjoy this, remember, you don't want to keep a balance on your card. You want to pay your full statement balance by your due date, so you don't pay interest, because if you're paying interest, it really don't matter. Now, for those people that love to travel, I was telling you guys about like the city credit cards, they have foreign transaction fees, and with Discover, you don't have any foreign transaction fees. So I really like that. Like when you're traveling outside the country, you really want to use your credit cards, but because you have more protections with your credit card, no fraud liability. So if you were to have any fraudulent transactions, you will not be held liable for that. And then you don't have to worry about covering that payment. Now, if you use your debit card, if you have a fraudulent transaction, you're going to have to pay that. Or I want to say you have to pay that. You will have to dispute it. You have to wait for them to get your money back. Like, that's your money and they took it, and you have to wait for them to get your money back. With a credit card, it's technically not your money, it's their money, and you have the zero fraud liability. So I really like that. Now, I tell people you always need to protect your identity in general. You need to know exactly what's going on like on your credit reports at all times. You need to know what's going on. And if you don't know what's going on, you need to make sure that you have something in place so that if something was to happen, you will get an alert or you'll be notified, or you even have that protection, like I said too. With Aura, who is actually sponsoring this video, thank you so much, Aura, for sponsoring the video. They actually have so many different protections there for you all. So like if you were to have fraud happen, they would contact you right away. And usually it's before a lot of the other companies will even contact you. I know I had something going on with one of my cards, and I didn't get a response at all for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, I already fixed that. Now you guys are emailing me about this. It was not something I was paid for. But if I was to have Aura at that time, I wouldn't have to worry about that because Aura would contact me right away to tell me what's going on. They even scan like the dark web to see if your information is on there. They looking for socials, date of birth, and don't act like you guys didn't ever have that happen where they get a pop-up saying, hey, we seen some of your information. Or sometimes you try to log into an account, they say you want to change your password because it's been compromised. That's why you would need something like Aura. Now, not only are they doing those different things, they have it where they are actually going to monitor all three of your credit reports. They can actually manage all your passwords. They can actually do a lock on your Experian credit reports. You can lock it and unlock it right through Aura. They have the antivirus, so you guys can download that. And they also have the secure VPN. So if you guys want to shop or bank online and you want privacy, they have that secure VPN. And then too, they got parental controls too. So that'll make sure that when your kids are on the internet, they're looking at things that they should be looking at and not like harmful things, which I really like because I have all these kids. I need to monitor what's going on the internet for sure. Now, not only are you getting all of these different things, they let you actually try all of this for 14 days for only $0. Like you don't have to pay anything at all. You can actually go in, try it out, see what they have to offer. That way you can't make no excuse like, I don't know if I want it. Go see if you actually need it. Like I said, you get that protection. So go and see what all they can offer for you all. And I like that they'll continuously monitor your credit. So thank you again, Aura, for sponsoring this video. I have the link down in the description and I have it down in the comments. So definitely check it out. Like I said, it's a 14-day trial. See what they have going on. Because like I said, when you're going out of the country, you want to make sure you protect it, and it'd be nice for them to monitor things too, because when you get to the point where you have a lot of credit cards, it's kind of going to be hard for you all to monitor everything. So I like that they have our back with monitoring those different things. Now, you guys are going to get the cash back, which is really amazing. You are also going to get that cash back match, which is also amazing. They can actually pre-approve you for this credit card. That is amazing. But one of the best parts about this credit card is you guys are going to get that 0% APR for 15 months. And that's going to be on purchases and balance transfers. So if you guys are looking to do like a big purchase, maybe you all are, maybe you just want to you want to do a balance transfer. Maybe you have a lot of money on your other credit cards. You have a high balance on those credit cards. And you want to move that balance over. This credit card would be great because you can actually do that balance transfer and have the 0% APR for 15 months. So definitely check that out. And like I said, I have similar credit cards on my website just like this, and also have that guide that you all can check out, because it's so many different credit cards out there. You may need to look into another credit card because you get this one, maybe you're going to want another one. And like I said, they're going to pull a TransUnion and they're going to report to all three credit bureaus. Just keep your balance on this credit card to make sure that they're not reporting a high balance. If they report a high balance, they're going to that's going to drop your credit score, lower your credit score, and I don't want that to happen to you. Now, if you plan on putting money on this credit card, like say if you get approved for $5,000 and you have a 0% APR, if you plan on using that full $5,000, understand you're not going to get charged interest as long as you pay off that full balance before the 15 months, right? You have to make sure you pay off whatever you spent during that time before that 15 months, or they're going to charge you interest and they're going to backdate it. But also you all, you just want to make sure you have other credit cards with higher limits. So definitely check out my guide, check out the website, because there's so many other credit cards on there that can help you out. And if you guys having a hard time get approved, you definitely have to just look into my exclusive membership where I help you guys figure out which credit cards you can get approved for and figure out what you got to do to actually boost your credit score. Now, I hope this video was helpful to you all, and make sure you guys definitely check out Aura. I have it down in the comments and in the description. See what's going on, see how they can actually protect you, and then start from there, trying to get more credit cards or building your credit from there. But I'll see you guys in the next video.